What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a veritable smorgasbord, collage, pastiche, hot flaming mess of body care and cosmetic reviews. So let's just get right into it. Actually, before we get right into it, can we have a moment to acknowledge the sheer amount of jewelry that I am wearing right now? I have no idea what is up with this. I've got the Aztec bib coin necklace thing going on. I have the bling lumberjack shirt and my grandmother's bracelet. I have no idea. I feel like instead of getting divorced, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard got like mashed up in that DNA smasher machine from The Fly, and this was the result. I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, of course, Milo is in the room, and of course, he's falling asleep on top of a plastic bag. So if you hear crinkling, buzzing, farting, we're gonna blame him. So without further ado, now let's get started. So we're gonna start off with actually my favorite products out of the whole deal. So I picked these up at Rite Aid. These are two of the J.R. Watkins body oil mists. This brand is available at a lot of drugstores. You can buy it at Target, maybe Walmart, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I got grapefruit and lavender. I had to check because I thought it was vanilla lavender for a minute, but it's just plain old lavender. And these were $8 each. You get 6 fluid ounces, and obviously they are fragranced body oils that you can spritz all over your skin after the shower, bath, or whatever. Oh, here comes Milo. He knows that he wants to be on camera. He knows he's popular. Do you want to say hi? Here he comes. Hello, YouTube! Hello! Can you hear him buzzing? You can, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. You can stay on the chair, but no farting. This is the gassiest cat. It's crazy. Okay, so hopefully he will settle down. What was I saying about these? Oh, right. So randomly, my skin has decided that after being oily for umpteen million years, that now my lower legs are going to be dry. Why? So I figured that if I kept one or both of these in the bathroom, that I might be motivated to actually moisturize my legs after the shower without getting my hands all goopy and full of lotion and stuff like that. So I like both of these. They're plastic bottles, but I kind of like the labeling. It kind of reminds me, of like old-timey apothecary stuff. Kind of an homage maybe to the C.O. Bigelow stuff that you can buy at Bath & Body Works, but I'm happy with them. The base oil, I believe, is apricot in both cases. Yes, it's apricot oil, which has almost no fragrance, and then just the essential oil, lavender, grapefruit. So, highly recommended. Now, let's get to the stuff that's not so hot. So you may remember in my Neiman Marcus haul when they sent me like a total bunch of samples, you may remember this guy, the sample card that I got with the Yves Saint Laurent, the strobing pen. Sorry, it's bright white. Now, of course, they didn't actually send me the pen, but they did send me the little sample, I don't even know what you call it, little sample packet, okay? Now, if you live under a rock, and there's nothing wrong with living under a rock, I live under a boulder myself, Touche Eclat is a highlighting or illuminating pen. It's like a click pen that you're supposed to use to like draw on your face, and it will just give you that luminous glow, supposedly, right? And it's like $45, and it's totally not worth the money, by the way, because now there's a ton of options for highlighting and for strobing that are much more affordable in all kinds of forms, from creams to liquids to powders to click pens. You don't have to spend the money for Touche Eclat. I'm sorry, you just don't. But at the time when it came out, it was a big deal because there wasn't all this other, choice out there. Anyway, so this is supposed to be super, it's like illuminating, but it also has a gold shimmer in it. And Yves Saint Laurent calls it an ultra fine gold shimmer for a unique natural glow. Okay, let's test the theory out. I'm just going to do a little hand swatch. And you're going to find that this product is, let's just do the swatch. So, hopefully you can see it. Remember, I am this crazy pale, so this is the color out of the packet. So it's just like a very, very pale light Caucasian skin tone color, okay? So we put it on, and first off, it's gritty, okay? So you can feel that there's gonna be glitter in here. It is gritty. It's not like sand gritty, but it's gritty, okay? And so we rub it in, and it kind of looks like a concealer, but it's not really supposed to be, you know, a full coverage concealer, so that's fine. We're not judging it based on that. So we rub it in, and it's rubbing in nice and smoothly. You can see it kind of looks like it's disappearing into my hand. Okay, fine. So before we do the close-up, let's just take a look at both hands. You can't really see a difference here. So it's on this hand, not this hand. Very small, negligible difference. I mean, personally, from this far away, I can't see a difference at all. Now, watch what happens when I give you the close-up. Look at the glitter. You see the glitter? That's glitter. It's glitter. Now, yeah, it's small glitter, but it's glitter. It's like you took gold micro glitter available from a variety of purveyors and dusted it on your face. That's all this does. If you want a glittery highlight, do you know what you can use? The ColourPop glittery highlighters. They just came out with 3 of them. I own all 3 of them. They have a pink one, a red one, a green one. Save your money. Save yo money. Now, moving on to 2 Walmart finds. So fresh, so clean. We've got charcoal nose pore strips, and we have grapefruit blotting papers. Let's start with the charcoal strips. So the idea behind these is they're like supposed to be like the knockoff version of the Biore nose strips. If you don't know what the Biore nose strips are, basically you unstick them, you wet your nose, you slap them on your nose, you wait until they dry, you peel them off, and they're supposed to yoink all kinds of horrific blackheads out of your skin. It's a good basic system. I'm a fan of them myself, although I actually use these more as a litmus test for my exfoliation, because I find if I'm exfoliating properly, I don't have dirty pores. So if I have clogged pores, that tells me I need to step up the exfoliation game. But anyway, so Biore makes 2 kinds of the strips. There's the white and the black, and the black have charcoal. So that's specifically for oily skin. Not only are they supposed to remove blackheads, but they're supposed to kind of reduce excess oil overall. So that's what these, let's show you the front. That's what these are supposed to do. And there are 8 in the box, and they were about half the price of the Biore. So I paid like, I don't know, like $3.50, $4 for these. Let's talk about the packaging. It looks like 1987 threw up on the box. Like, I cannot see this looking appropriate in anybody's beauty room. Maybe Carrot Tops. He looks like he might like these, but otherwise, no. So you open the box up. Open. It doesn't want to open because it knows I'm going to rag on it. That's why. Okay, you open it up, and each one is individually wrapped, and I'm going to open one to show you what the deal is. So, this is the actual strip. Yes, I found a new use for them. Excellent. Okay, so this is your little mustachio nose strip. You peel it away, and the back is shiny. Slap it on your wet nose, or really, you could use it anywhere on your face. I do, because really the curve kind of fits around your nose, so I will do that also. And when it dries, you pull it off. These work fine, okay? These are not an objectively bad product, but they're different than the Biore in a way that you might find problematic, and that is, these are much, much thicker than the Biore strips. The Biore strips, they're pretty thin and floppy, so they adhere to all the curves of your face. That's super important, because if it's not sticking to your blackheads, it can't pull them out of your skin, capiche? So this is like the consistency of construction paper, or almost cardstock, like thin cardstock. It's much thicker. It's as thick as 2 or 3 of the Biore strips. So that may be a problem for you. It was my number 1 issue, because I found that after I put it on, I had to sit there trying to hold my nose on like Michael Jackson, you know, for like over 5 minutes, because I didn't want it to kind of get stiff again and pop out of the folds at the end of my nose, the edges, my nostril folds, whatever you want to call them, nasolabial folds, as I believe what they're called. So that was kind of a pain in my butt, because it's supposed to be easy to do this, right? You slap it on, and then you go read a romance novel for 5-10 minutes, and then you peel it off. That may be a problem, but it's not a horrific product, especially for the price. Whole different ball of wax with these bad boys. These are the great grapefruit blotting sheets. Absorbs facial oil and removes shine instantly. There's 75 in here. This was like $2.88. Now, I love grapefruit because it's clearly the best fruit, right? Obviously. When I was a little girl, I would always have half of a grapefruit at night right before I went to bed. I would sit in bed with my mom and we would talk about my day and I would eat my little grapefruit. So clearly the best fruit, right? I love grapefruit. You saw the grapefruit body oil, right? I love it. Grapefruit body lotion. I have grapefruit perfume. I love grapefruit. And I hate pomelo because pomelo makes you think that it's a grapefruit. It lies. And then you cut into it and you realize that the rind is like this and there's like this much grapefruit and then I am sad. So screw you, pomelo. But I was so excited about these. So you open it up and they're pink like a grapefruit. So far, so good. Then you give it a snoot and there's no grapefruit. Where is the grapefruit? There is 0% grapefruit in here. And actually, there's nothing. There's no fragrance at all. It's like paper. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I was very disappointed. Then we take the sheets out. And this looks like a lot of blotting papers look. It's extremely thin. It basically looks like tissue paper, right? So you're supposed to hold it to your skin and it absorbs the oil. It yoinks it out through your makeup without disturbing your makeup. Great idea, right? Because who doesn't get a little shiny in the T-zone now and again, or if you're me, every 10 minutes? Does it work? Well, okay, technically, yes, it does absorb some oil. But so do paper towels. So does toilet paper. So does Milo. If I hold into my face for long enough, he's going to absorb oil. So why are we buying these funky sheets? It's because we want this to do a better job. We want it to really show the oil who's boss. These do not do that at all. They're kind of shiny on both sides. You can even see it, right? This is literally, it's tissue paper. I paid about $3 for a gaudy plastic thing of tissue paper. So will I continue to use? Yeah, because I paid for them and because they do absorb a little oil, but I have to use like 5 of them every time and that's just not cool at all. So will I repurchase? Hell no. Now, the most amusing thing about these, both products, is if you look at the packaging, it says made for him and her. That sounds like something you would see on one of those KY duo packets, you know? I was unaware that men normally needed different blotting papers than women, or that men normally needed different nose strips than women, and this company also makes like face scrub and toner and all that jazz. For him and her. I'm like, I did not know that the efficacy of my skincare products depended on whether or not I have a penis. And so now I'm thinking maybe this is actually a news flash. Like, yes, the products kind of suck, but I have learned something, which is that that's why some products suck. White eyeliner sucks. It's because I don't have a penis. New eyeshadow collection sucks. It's because I don't have a wang, you know? So when in doubt, blame it on the hoo-ha. It's worked for many societies for thousands of years. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. So if you are not subscribed and you would like to be, I would love to have you on board the Chuckle Bus. So please click the subscribe button. And for those of you that have hung in there with me to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch my videos and spend some time with me. So thank you again for that. I hope you're having an awesome time. And I'll see you guys real soon in my next video.